Hi, it's John, and welcome to our exploration of the phenomenon known as the supermoon. In this video, we'll dive into why a supermoon happens and what makes it a sight worth seeing. So, what exactly is a supermoon? And is it really that super? Well, to understand it, let's first take a step back and look at the moon's journey around the Earth. The moon's orbit isn't circular, but follows a slightly elliptical path, so its distance from Earth changes over time. At its closest point to Earth, known as perigee, the moon is about 18,640 miles closer than at its furthest point away. So you know exactly what happens when the moon forms a straight line with the Earth and the sun. Yeah, you get a big bright full moon. But when a big bright full moon also coincides with the moon's perigee, its closest point to Earth, we get a supermoon. So the moon appears slightly larger and brighter in the sky. So how much larger and brighter is a supermoon compared to an average full moon? Well, it doesn't double in size or anything silly like that. Now, on average, a supermoon appears about 7% larger and about 16% brighter than a normal full moon. So it's not that big of a difference in reality, though its 16% increase in brightness does pack a punch. But old Craterface has a trick up its sleeve. Have you ever experienced the moon illusion? Yeah, you must have. It's when the moon always seems huge when it's low over the horizon, close to familiar objects like buildings and trees. The moon doesn't get magnified by the atmosphere or anything like that. It's all an optical illusion created by your brain. You might be surprised to know that the moon's size stays the same whether it's directly overhead or hanging low over the horizon. You can test this out for yourself. When the moon is high in the sky, hold your little finger out at arm's length, and the width will easily cover the whole moon. Next, wait for a time when the moon is looking big on the horizon again, and try the little finger trick again. You'll still find that your little finger covers the whole moon, despite it looking massive. But when you do see the moon illusion, let's say when it's looking absolutely colossal over some trees, your instinct might be to get out your phone or your camera and get a shot of it. They're going to go nuts for this on Facebook. I'll get 700 likes and it'll be shared like crazy. But no, you're going to be disappointed, because unfortunately the moon illusion is only created by your brains. The camera can't see the illusion, only our brains can. It sees the moon as its actual real angular size in the sky. So your photo will be of a small moon over those trees, despite what you swear you're seeing with your naked eyes. It's incredible to wonder what's going on in our brains and why. So this event is one to be recorded in your memory only. Maybe a throwback to simpler times without all our digital technology. But it is worth getting a double whammy here by combining a supermoon with the moon illusion to create a really impressive sight when it's hanging low over the horizon. So how often do these supermoons actually occur? Well, they happen a few times a year, offering us an opportunity to appreciate the beauty and the grandeur of our closest neighbour in space. Though the term supermoon is not actually an official scientific one. It's a popular marketing term dreamt up by the mainstream media in recent years. You've probably seen the huge moons gracing the front of national newspapers that nearly take up the entire page, with the tiny silhouettes of people dwarfed by it. But very often these images use a telephoto lens to zoom in and create this huge moon effect. They're not an actual depiction of how a supermoon would look. So now you know what a supermoon is, how it happens, and how much bigger and brighter it is, and how to use both the supermoon and the moon illusion for maximum visual but not photographic effect. Good luck with the supermoon, and wishing you clear skies. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, then why not give it a share? Thanks for watching and keep looking up.